Following the newscast last week on Channel 8, I feel it necessary to explain what the 2001 referendum actually did. Morristown does not need additional propaganda and misrepresentation, and I feel it is the responsibility of the City Council to present the facts. In 2001, we had a referendum. It was legislative action on private act, voted on May 4, 2001, House Bill 1338, and Senate Bill 1613. There were 4 points in that referendum, in that private act change. Change the name of the Board of Electric Light and Water Works, expand the commission, expand the authority of the commission, change the terms of office, provide a method of appointment and a method to fill vacancies. We now refer to the Morristown Utility Commission as the Morristown Utilities Commission, sometimes referred to as Morristown Utility System. The main focus of that referendum, and what I believe most residents were voting on, was to allow MUS to go into the telecom business. The 2001 referendum increased the size of the MUC board from 3 to 5 members and terms to 5 years. The 2001 referendum states a majority vote, and I quote, "A majority vote of the City Council shall be necessary for the election of such nominee to the MUC board," and outlined a process as follows. MUC submits a list of 3 nominees for MUC board seat expiring July 31st of each year. Mayor selects 1 name from the 3 nominees submitted to present City Council. The City Council then votes to approve or to disapprove the nominee presented by the mayor. And again, I quote, "A majority vote of City Council shall be necessary for the election of such nominee." I'd like to summarize. According to the 2001 amendment to the City Charter, the mayor is charged to select 1 nominee from the list of 3 to put to a vote of City Council. The mayor does not act on his own. He should act in accordance with the members of City Council. The council is not trying to change the referendum. The council is trying to enforce the appointment process enacted by the referendum. The mayor is forcing the City Council to send legislation to Nashville. 5 members of this council would like to see the appointment issue resolved so that we can move forward. It is unfortunate that the appointment of a member to the MUC board has been prolonged by the mayor because he does not acknowledge that a majority vote of City Council stands. The mayor initiated the idea of the Morristown Utility Commission operating the sewer. In fact, when talking with several of the nominees, the mayor asked if nominated and elected to serve on the MUC board, would they support the MUC operating the sewer. The language in the legislation before Nashville, changing the ability of the MUC to operate sewer, is based upon the mayor's statements to council members about the MUC operating the sewer. In addition, the mayor has asked MUC board nominees if they would support the operation of sewer by MUC if they were nominated or appointed to the MUC board. The language in legislation pertaining to sewer in no way says that MUC will operate the sewer. The language will allow the MUC to operate the sewer system only with prior approval of City Council, as stated in the private act. It is the responsibility of the mayor and City Council to determine how to work together in the best interest of the public. All members, mayor included, were elected to make the difficult decisions to determine the best course of action on issues before the council. I've said before that I was on the council in 2001 when Mayor John Johnson was the mayor and this issue was brought to us. And Bill Swan, who was then the chief operating officer at the utility company, stood before us, and I debated both individuals over this particular nominating procedure of the mayor having to get the approval of the City Council. That was 16 years ago. And during 16 years, we've had Mayor John Johnson, Mayor J.D. Shockley, Mayor Gary Johnson, Mayor Sandy Burrell, and now Mayor Danny Thomas. Only one time in those 16 years, now 16, almost a half years, have we had a situation, and that was one time only under Mayor Johnson, that his nominee was not approved. As I've said before, Mayor Johnson went back, realized that the majority vote of City Council was required by the referendum to approve a candidate. He worked with the council to come to a consensus, came back the next meeting, and a candidate was approved. I say again that in 16 and almost a half years, only one time, no other mayor has ever done what you have done. And I call upon you to abide by the letter of the referendum and realize that in this particular situation, it is the council as set up per the referendum, per the amendment to the private act, that determines the candidate. And I think it would behoove us to all sit down and discuss it. Thank you.
Any other comments by council?
Yeah,